Mike. So we've completed your risk tolerance tool.
Okay.
Okay. So this is your copy. Okay, I'm going to give you that to you.
Okay.
So like we discussed, so it looks like you're 50 years old now. Okay. And so you have about 20 years as far as when you plan to retire or start having fun, right? That'll put you at age 70. Based on the scores that we're looking at, it looks like you're a pretty aggressive investor. You like to take some more risks. So what that would give us is a score of 95. Now what State Farm does, we make it very simple for you. Okay, what we're going to do is look at two options. You either have the option of diversifying the funds yourself and picking which, where you want to invest your money, or you can trust in State Farm and BlackRock to do that for you. So, and kind of like we talked about before, is BlackRock is the world's largest money manager, and they actually invented this product called the Life Path over 20 years ago. And what it does for you is it's going to take what we've scored here and say, okay, you have a target date of 20 years before you plan to use these funds, and you're a little bit more aggressive client, so they're going to be a little bit more aggressive in the beginning. But the closer you get to your retirement or your target date, it starts kind of pulling it back. So it'll start getting a little bit more conservative.
Okay.
So the idea is we want to conserve as much money that you've grown over the course of those 20 years.
Okay.
So that when you plan on retiring and start withdrawing from it, you'll have this money available to you.
Okay.
So that's the way the Life Path works. So out of those two funds, do you feel more comfortable with having BlackRock and State Farm managing that for you, or would you like to look at one where you'd manage it yourself?
No, I mean, I've done such a horrible job managing it myself these last 20 years. That's why I was grateful that you asked me about this in the first place. So, yeah, let's let State Farm take care of me.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to show you is we have this just quick video that it talks about the target date funds.
Okay.
And it looks like you're going to be more at a Life Path 2040.
All right.
And so let me show you how this works. Okay.
There are some challenges in life you're prepared to take on, and there are others where it makes sense to call in a professional. Sometimes, the difference between success and failure is knowing when to make the call. Like when you're managing investments for your retirement savings plan. Smart investing takes knowledge, information, and time. You need to know when to take on risk and how to help reduce risk as your career winds down. So consider the Life Path Target Date Funds from BlackRock. Life Path funds automatically reduce risk exposure throughout your career. That means you can pick the fund for the year nearest the year you plan to retire and focus on saving, not on shifting your investment mix. Life Path Target Date Funds are managed by the professionals at BlackRock, trusted to manage more money than any other firm in the world. You'll get a globally diversified mix of investments and professional management from the company that created Target Date Funds over 20 years ago. That can leave you free to focus on your career and your family, while we focus on helping you get ready to retire. Life Path Target Date Funds from BlackRock.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we discussed. Do you have any questions about that or the target date fund model?
You did tell me that we could set this up to where it would come out of my checking account regularly.
Yeah, so most clients, what they do is they do it on an automatic recurring.
Okay.
Just kind of like we set up your auto and your homeowners now, where it comes out automatically each month.
Okay.
So we do that the same way with this investment fund.
Okay.
It looks like you're eligible for a Roth IRA, which is what I'd like to talk to you about and how we would set it up. So in the same manner, we would just go ahead and either attach it to a checking account or savings account, whatever account that you prefer. And you can select the date in which you want the withdrawal to come out. I recommend that more than maybe coming in and putting in a lump sum. You can do that as well. So it's not like insurance where you have to, pay your premium every month. But remember, you're paying yourself back, so it's more important to do that. You're paying yourself first. So by doing that on a monthly basis, you're allowing, the markets are going to change, every month, every day. So by doing that on a regular monthly basis, it allows you to diversify those funds a little bit more. So how do you think that you prefer to do it on a monthly recurring, or do you prefer, I know you're in your field that, it can be a little seasonal. So how would you feel like you'd like to invest your...
Well, I'd like to do it regularly, so I don't have to think about it.
Okay.
So however we do that, that's what I want to do.
Okay, great. So now we're just going to we can just set up the application. It just takes about 5 minutes to set up.
Okay.
And know what kind of fund that we're looking at, and that's pretty much it. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay.
Where do I sign?
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if I think I want to do that again.
It was fine.